Welcome back, everyone. I am the Bearded Reaper, and this is the first opinion piece. The gameplay in the background is just a random game in my favorite tier 10 ship, the Montana. Change my mind. The topic of this opinion piece is what makes a ship good or bad. I think this is an important thing to think about because the Warships community can be very divisive when deciding whether or not a new ship or an old one is good or bad. And I think we're too quick to call a ship bad simply because another ship does a job slightly better. The community likes to let the meta rule the validity of each ship. And don't get me wrong, there are some ships that are just plain bad. Krispy Kreme! Excuse me. But some ships come into the game in a decent state, but since some other ship does its job slightly better, it's called bad. Is it bad? Or is it just not the best? Not every ship in the game can be the best. Not every destroyer can have the best torpedoes. Or the best guns. If a ship does well and appeals to at least a decent amount of players, then maybe it's a good ship, just not the best. Does the Curfirst have the best secondaries at tier 10? No, but the Republic, which does have the best secondaries, doesn't tank as well, so it's not as viable as a secondary ship. You can ask that same question for every single ship in the game. Some ships are almost as good as others, and maybe the better one is a premium. So if somebody doesn't want to spend the money or have the money, the non-premium ship isn't a bad ship. It's just a budget version. And I think the community can look at a lot of ships and rethink the opinions that they've made on those ships on a quick whim. My favorite ship, for instance, for tier 8 ranked battles, is the Kutuzov. The Kutuzov is an okay ship. Is the Kutuzov the best tier 8 cruiser for setting fires? Does it have the best rate of fire? No and no. But it works well for me and a lot of other people. And I sometimes win games just because I'm in the Kutuzov. It's got that magic sauce just for me. And I'm happy with that. Other ships set fires better. Other ships have better rate of fire, better concealment in smoke when firing from smoke. And that's a big thing for some people. But some people like to just call the Kutuzov terrible because it's got a pretty wide detectability range when firing from smoke. Now, just because other cruisers with smoke fire from that smoke better doesn't mean the Kutuzov is bad. Just means maybe you play around it. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't play the ship. That's fine. We understand. But don't call the ship bad on a quick judgment. Maybe give it a try. Then maybe say, not my thing. I prefer this ship. But some people can't have every ship in the game. And they take what they can get. Some ships are just good, and that's totally fine. The game can't be filled with bests. Not every single ship in the game can be a best. And gratefully, not every ship in the game is bad. That'd be a bad state, wouldn't it? I think next time you judge a ship, quickly, because some other ship is slightly better, take a second and really think about it. Is it really bad? Or is it just okay? Maybe even good? I hope you enjoyed this quick opinion piece. I'll be throwing these videos in every once in a while. The next one will be on power creep. Dun dun dun! As always, stay bearded, and I'll catch you next time.